4th and goal to go to 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
Here is Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
All right. Welcome to the Gridiron, baby. If you can give this video a thumbs up or maybe share this video, that would be absolutely freaking phenomenal. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. If not, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That way next time I go live or if I put a video out, you'll be notified, and it's free of charge. It's totally free of charge. But if you're subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you want to help support my channel, description box below, very top link in the description box. It's a link that takes you to my membership page. I got 3 different membership levels. Each one has their own little perks to them. So once again, if you want to help support my channel, it would mean so much to me. And I thank you in advance. Thank you. And then finally, just underneath that, there's another link in the description box. Takes you to my Facebook group. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. I have over 9,800 members in the group, and it is doing simply marvelous, might I add. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing, if I got internet access, I can put stuff in this group down here. 365. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. Please join it. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. Well, the guys had the day off today. Basically, like what Dave's says is that, they won't go any more than 3 days in a row, right, without having a day off. But the padded practices are on. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. But we got a lot of individual stuff to talk about here. A lot of individual people to talk about. But one thing, I heard this on, Big Blue Kickoff Live. I heard this. They were talking about it. They went to a site. It's called, what's it called there? Team Ranking. I think it was called teamranking.com. And it's I think it's football, it's baseball, it might be basketball and hockey. I didn't check out all stuff. They got all kinds of stuff on there. But one of the things they were talking about, and when John Schmelk, he was going over it, I mean, it was unbelievable. The amount of points that shall I say, the lack thereof, amount of points the Giants are scoring in the first quarter. It's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And when you get to all these close football games, and it's like they're always constantly seem like they're always playing from behind. You got the first quarter goes by and the Giants maybe don't have any points, maybe a field goal or something like that. It's it's so important to get points up on the board because you want to be able to dictate the game. You don't want to have the game being dictated. You don't want to halfway through the third quarter, at the end of the third quarter, the other team can run or pass. They can do whatever they want. Meanwhile, you have to pass because you're down by 3 touchdowns or whatever. You want to be able to dictate it, not have it the other way around. I mean, this is just all right. Let me share my screen here. This is just all right. Teamranking.com here. All right, here we go. This is like the first quarter stats. I mean, this is just unbelievable. I mean, all right, we got here. Okay, now this is now if we noticed here, right? Okay, this is 2024. Okay, now you notice Tampa Bay playoffs, Minnesota playoffs, Green Bay playoffs, Cincinnati no, but they got a great offense. Washington playoffs, Baltimore playoffs, Buffalo playoffs, Chargers playoffs, Houston playoffs. Eagles obviously, right? I mean, look where the Giants are at. Last season, the amount of points we scored in the first quarter. I mean, the Giants. 31st, 2.1 points per game. The only team that was worse than the Giants was the Bears. We're averaging like 2/3 of a field goal in the first quarter. We're averaging 2 points in the first quarter. 2 points. All right, then let's whoops. Okay, there we go. 20. Oh, all right, there we go. How far? We can go way back here. Let's see what. Oh, what about 2007? What we got here? Yeah, look at it. See the Patriots, right? The season they had 7 points. They scored a touchdown. They scored actually 7.5 points in the first quarter. What are the Giants average here? Giants are still 3.5. It's unbelievable. Still crappy. But if we go back to 2023, all right, here we go. 2023, the Giants last 2023, 1.5 points a game. Every 2 games, basically, the Giants kick 1 field goal in the first quarter. That was in 2023, right? I mean, it's not really much better even in 2022. Their season, they went to the playoffs. All right, here we go. Yeah. The 28th, 2.8 points per game. And that was the year they had a winning record, 9-7-1. They went to the playoffs. They still didn't even average a field goal in the first quarter. All right. Let's go down here to 2021. I mean, you look at, we're going to go to the judge here, right? I mean, so we know this can't be too good. '31st, 2.1 points per. We have, like, we're not even kicking a field goal in the first quarter. We got 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, last 4 seasons. Let's go to 2020. So let's see here. All right, buddy? Buddy's down there is hocking up a loogie. What we got here? Oh, there we go. 4.6 points. There you go. All right. 4.6. You got to go back 5 seasons for the Giants average, anything decent. And that just happened to be the year that we what were we? Started 1-7. We're 6-10. But that was the first year of the Joe Judge. We started 1-7, and it was like, oh my God. What the, it's like this is, but we finished the season 5-3. Our last 8 games, we were 5-3. And you were kind of hoping maybe that's something you could build on the next year. I'm like, all right, we started 1-7, but we finished. And that was the year, actually, if the Eagles didn't, the low-life scumbag Eagles pull the starting quarterback and put their 37th string quarterback in there, basically kind of, so they could lose the game so they can get a better draft choice. And that way, Peterson, the low-life scumbag that he is, he got fired. We actually almost made the playoffs that year, but a good thing we did. But anyway, 4.6 points per game. If you got to go back, but I mean, as I said, you look at last season, 2024, last season, the New York Giants. 31st, 2.1 points per game. This is the first quarter. Team stats. First quarter points. Can I go to second? Offense by quarter. Here we go. Second points per game last season. Well, it's not going to be very good because the Giants were one of the worst scoring teams in all football. We actually got 5.1 points in the averaged in the second quarter. But the problem with that, nobody left me. But the problem with that is we averaged 2 points in the first quarter, 5 points in the second quarter. Now, the problem with that is, of course, is at halftime, we basically have a touchdown. I mean, I get it. It's so easy. Just score more points. That's all it is, baby, and we'll win. Of course, it's a little more difficult than that. But, I mean, you can see, last season, we averaged at halftime 7 points. I mean, what are you going to do with it? 7 points. Okay, so now let's go to, let's see here. Let's go offense by quarter, and we'll go to third quarter. Third quarter points. Is there any time the Giants were any good at all? Nope, we were 20. We averaged 2.5 points in the third quarter. So basically, at that rate, we averaged around, we had about 10 points by the time the third quarter was over. 10 points. And, I mean, how many of those games are the Giants trying to come from behind? Scored 10 points after 3 quarters. I mean, 10 points at halftime, okay. Yeah, I mean, that will give you on an average about 20 points a game, which still is not phenomenal. But it's a lot better than what the Giants did. But, I mean, we averaged 10 points after 3 quarters of play. So let's go back, and then we'll go to the fourth quarter. Offense by quarter. Now, this is teamrankings.com. So, and I think this does NFL, NBA, NBL, college football, and college basketball. So, I guess it doesn't do hockey, I guess. I don't know, but all right, so let's see what we got here. Giants actually 6.4 points in the fourth quarter, but now a lot of that is also, right? So a lot of that is also they're behind, and there is, a lot of it at certain points. It's kind of like, we'll let you dink and dunk your way down the field. We'll let you complete the passes. We'll tackle you inbounds, keep the clock running. We're beating you by 3 touchdowns. We'll give you 1 touchdown. We'll make sure you chew up 5-6 minutes of the clock. Right? That's what you want. Go right ahead. We ain't got no problem with that. But I mean, you can see. I mean, the Giants average 10 points after 3 quarters of play. I mean, wow, it's absolutely horrible. I'm saying, but you even look back. You go back 2024, 2023, 2022, 2020. The last 4 seasons, the Giants averaged like about 2 points or so in the first quarter. 2 points. We averaged basically like a safety in the first quarter. I mean, how many games? I mean, your defense really better be good to keep you in the football games like that. I mean, after the first quarter, you average 2 points in the first quarter. I mean, how many teams? And that's why the one of the big problems is that the Giants, always had the game being taken to them, right? It's like in the second half, it's like, well, we're behind again. You can't really try to establish the run when you're down by a bunch of points. The other team can run or pass, right? But a lot of times the Giants are forced to pass the ball. And it's just, So hopefully this season, with maybe better offensive line play, right? Healthy offensive line play, right? Quarterbacks, we got our tight ends back. Let's hope everybody can stay healthy. The addition of Cam Scatterboo, right? We got Motor Singletary, Tyrone Tracy. I really would love to see us, I guess, obviously, this is not the season or the year for it, but I mean, maybe next year we can get ourselves another weapon. Another, somebody put a little fear of God in the other team, right? It's going to be difficult to get another Malik Neighbors, but if we get another either wide receiver or some special tight end or somebody like that, that would really, really be good. But a lot of it is also going to depend upon also, obviously, the health, injuries.